Hey, you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Yuri Choi. I'm a performance coach for high achievers and entrepreneurs. I'm also the author of Creating Your Own Happiness, which is a self-help book, really to help you introduce you to some concepts so that you can really start to transform yourself from feeling stressed and burnt out all the way to feeling peaceful and fulfilled again. Anyways, I want to dive right in. And today what we're going to be talking about are 6 tips on how to feel more confidence. So let's talk about before we go in, and really quickly, I am a performance coach for high achievers. So if you resonate with any of my content, or if you would like to consider potentially working with me, feel free to schedule your 30-minute complimentary consultation by using the Calendly link below, and we can consider if we're a good fit to potentially work together. Now let's go ahead and dive right in. So let's talk about what confidence really is. So confidence is a feeling of self-assurance and belief in one's abilities, qualities, and judgments. It's a state of mind in which a person feels capable, competent, and able to handle challenges and situations with a sense of calmness and assurance. Confidence is often accompanied by positive thoughts and emotions such as optimism, courage, and self-esteem. A confident person believes in themselves and their ability to succeed and is willing to take risks and face challenges with a sense of determination and resilience. Confidence is an important quality for personal and professional success, as you can imagine, and can be developed through practice and self-reflection. So let's talk about these 6 tips that I created for you. Because becoming confident is truly a process that requires self-reflection, practice, and patience. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 is identifying your strengths. So take some time to reflect on your skills, talents, and achievements. Focus on what you're proud of and some things that you're really good at. This can really help you build a positive self-image and boost your confidence. Because the truth is that we easily all have an inner critic, but do we all have an inner cheerleader? That person, inner encourager that is really there to cheer you on. Oftentimes, it's not a balanced support from both the inner critic and the inner cheerleader. So this is a really good way to develop your inner cheerleader. Number 2, face your fears and step outside of your comfort zone. Identify the things that make you feel anxious or uncomfortable or even scared and work hard to overcome them. Start small and gradually work your way up to bigger challenges because this can really help you build resilience and confidence in your abilities. For me personally, I have overcome so many of my fears, in the last couple years. Anything from doing a poetry jam and, really reading my poetry out loud in front of all these people. I've gone skydiving where I jumped out of a plane. And, the interesting thing about facing our fears, by the way, is like the moment right before we actually jump, or the moment before we actually do the thing, that's actually when it's the scariest. And by overcoming all those micro moments that feel so scary, though, it can really start to build our confidence about who we are and what we're truly capable of. I've also quit my corporate job, which I actually think it was scarier than jumping out of a plane and going skydiving, because I was really jumping out of what I was conditioned to think of a safe, kind of a safety net, and jumping into becoming my own boss and working for myself, following my purpose and my heart. It took a lot of courage, but every one of those moments really allowed me to build my confidence even more. Number 3, practice self-care. So this is something that I can't stress enough for high achievers. It's so important. It's so powerful to be able to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. This can include getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. And as you can see, it's not just like one thing that you do once, but it's something that you actually get to do it on a daily basis, on a very regular basis. So oftentimes, the best way to self-care is to be disciplined around a lot of these little to big habits that really support our longevity of our health in all the different ways. Number 4, practice positive self-talk. Replace the negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Speak to yourself kindly and encourage yourself to try new things. so that you can continue to face your fears and continue to step outside of your comfort zone. For me, this was such a big part of building my confidence. I wrote out like all my goals and, all these visualizations of the things I wanted to achieve. So even before I achieved some of my big, scary goals, I practice my self confidence to know that I am capable of achieving them. So, for example, before I wrote my book, Creating Your Own Happiness, I was affirming myself. I'm an author, I'm a published author. Everyone loves my books, and like really getting myself into that state of knowing that's possible. And by the time that I had actually published my book, I was already confident about my book. So I wasn't scared to put it out there anymore. Number 5, surround yourself with positive people. They say you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. And I think this is very, very true, especially because, I don't know if you've ever seen any fruits that, are next to a decaying piece of fruit. What you'll find is that it'll often infect the other fruit to start to decay and rotten as well. This is kind of what happens when we hang out too much with people who are negative or just bad energy, especially if you don't practice your personal boundaries well enough. So, by surrounding yourself with positive people, you get to feel supported, you get to continue to be affirmed. I mean, this is oftentimes what I do for my clients. And in that, it's really, really powerful. In my masterminds, I allow people to be around. I create the space for people to be around other growth oriented, positive minded, open minded individuals, which really helps everyone's growth and it amplifies the enjoyment of it and the results of it all. So that's really important. And number 6 is set achievable goals. Set realistic goals for yourself, but that challenges you a little bit as well. So when you overcome these goals, you know that you grew just a little bit. You stretch yourself enough. Celebrate your progress every step of the way, every achievement along the way also. And I think that's a huge component of building our confidence. And just remember that becoming confident is truly a journey, and it's going to take some time and effort to build self-confidence that gets to be unshakable. So be patient with yourself along this process and celebrate the small victories along the way as well. Now, if you do want to collapse time and really work on this as one of your primary goals for the next 3 months or for this year, this is something that I really support my clients with. So, continue to subscribe and watch some of my videos as we'll be sharing more of these type of topics. But also, if you are curious how I can help, feel free to schedule your one-on-one complimentary 30-minute coaching call, and we can explore if we're a good fit to work together. Anyways, love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment below what really landed for you if you have any additional questions. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye, you guys.